The Amarna audit. Again, the Amarna audit. History tells us Nefertiti was a queen of unrivaled power, but the stone records tell a darker story. A systematic execution of her legacy? Why did the most powerful woman in Egypt vanish overnight, leaving behind only frantic architectural shifts and shattered tablets? We are auditing the jagged ruins of Akhenaten's Sun City to expose a regime's desperate collapse. In 1350 BC, the world experienced its first total system reset. Akhenaten didn't just build a new city, he attempted to delete 1,000 years of Egyptian logic. But the audit shows that when you try to force a system update this large, the internal friction becomes fatal. Today, we deconstruct the Amarna power shift. We're moving past the myths to audit the jagged stone inscriptions and abandoned diplomatic tablets. We're tracing a 3,000-year-old forensic trail of a royal family identity being systematically purged. Phase 1, the vanishing queen. Phase 1, the vanishing. Year 12 of the reign. Nefertiti, the most powerful coal region in history, suddenly drops off the data feed. No transitions, no funeral records. But look at the Dynamio memory. Her names were chiseled out with surgical precision, yet her image was left behind like a haunting outline. And the 71 method, this isn't an accident. This is an instruction. Someone wanted her authority dead. But her presence, used as a warning. We're auditing a regime collapsing from within. Again, we are auditing a regime collapsing from within, where the queen wasn't just removed, she was liquidated. Phase 2, the general's propaganda. Phase 2, the purge legacy. The collapse wasn't just divine intervention. It was an orchestrated military takeover. Yes, let me reread that. Let me re-say that. It was an orchestrated military takeover. We audited the great edict of Horemheb, the general who became king. He spent his entire reign branding himself as the savior who fixed these chaoses. But the forensic data says otherwise. Horemheb's narrative was a 3,000-year-old propaganda lie. He didn't just clean up the mess, he profited from the power vacuum. He chiseled Akhenaten and Tutankhamun out of the official king's list to legitimize his own rule. It was a violent military coup, disguised as a return to tradition. The sands of Amarna didn't just reclaim a city, it hid the desperate secrets of a throne under siege. The logic of power hasn't changed in 3 millennia. The system fails. The architects of collapse are usually the ones writing the history books. Audit complete.